Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you enjoy my videos, please click the like and new friends should subscribe. Click the bell for notifications so that you don't miss any videos. In today's video, my husband, the doctor, will explain how he planned his diet. In 5 days, he lost 5 pounds without starving and without chemicals or medicines.
I told you that today we're going to talk about losing weight. And the main thing I want you to understand is a very simple concept. Energy input, how much energy you put into your body, which is measured in calories, as long as the energy input is less than the energy output, then you will achieve weight loss. So no matter what you do, as long as you make the energy input less than the energy output, you will lose weight. Now I said the energy input we measure in calories. The energy output is a combination of metabolism and exercise. Metabolism is simply how much energy you use simply by being alive and awake. That is a baseline number that you really cannot change very much at all. We used to think 30, 40 years ago that you could increase your baseline metabolism by doing various different things. Certain kinds of foods would increase your metabolism. Drinking cold water would increase your metabolism. Certain kinds of exercise would increase your metabolism. But none of that is really true. We have learned that none of those things work very much at all. Some of those things will change your metabolism just a little bit, but not very much at all. Now, exercise, actual exercise, purposely doing things that require lots of energy, walking, running, swimming, weightlifting, those things can increase your energy output. But I want you to understand that exercise alone will not lead to much weight loss. You would have to do a tremendous amount of exercise to actually create much in the way of weight loss. So remember, energy input less than energy output will lead to weight loss. So how do we figure this out? Well, 1 pound of your weight, which is equivalent to 0.45 kilograms, 1 pound equals 3,500 calories. So anytime that your energy input is 3,500 calories less than your energy output, you will lose 1 pound of weight. In order to do enough exercise to lose 3,500 calories, you would have to do about 30 miles of walking. That's a tremendous amount of exercise. If you wanted to lose 1 pound in 1 week, you would have to walk about 30 miles every week.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of walking. However, if you reduce your calorie input by about 500 calories per day, if you have a 500 calorie reduction per day over 7 days, you will lose 1 pound per week. That's really all it takes. Now you can look up the calories in any food on lots of different apps on a cell phone. There are lots and lots of different places, different websites, different apps that you can use to look up the calories of all your different foods. But I'm going to show you some ways to think about it that do not necessarily require knowing the exact calories for every food that you eat. Now, before we go on, I want to mention one thing about diet and losing weight that sometimes people do not talk about, and that's fiber. When you increase the amount of fiber in your diet, you can decrease the amount of absorption of calories. The faster that food moves through your intestines, the less calories you will absorb. The other big thing, and maybe even more important, is that when you increase the amount of fiber in your diet, you can decrease the amount of hunger that you feel. Quite basically, fiber makes you feel full. But fiber does not add any calories at all. So if you can increase the amount of fiber in your diet, you will decrease the amount of calories absorbed into your system, and you will definitely decrease the amount of hunger that you feel. Not only does fiber take up space, but it takes a long time to digest, and therefore it stays in your stomach quite a long time. It stays in your intestines and helps you to feel full. So I want to talk about several different things you can do to adjust your diet, and I like to think of them in terms of levers that you can turn up or you can turn down. Just like with coronavirus, there are several different levers that we can move up or we can move down in order to achieve our goals. So one of the first things to think about in regards to diet, specifically for weight loss, is the low-calorie plants that you eat. Anything you can do to turn that lever up toward the low-calorie plants, anything you can do to increase the amount of low-calorie plants in your diet, the better off you will be for weight loss. So, by using the lowest calorie plants, broccoli, spinach, kale, lettuce, green beans, by using those as a big part of your diet, you can increase your chances of weight loss. Now, there are quite a few others. Those are just the ones I'm mentioning here. But you probably know lots of very low-calorie plants. And if you increase the amount of those in your diet, that will help you lose weight. Some of the plants that are in the middle of the range of calories are things like carrots and squash and peas. Now, one of the ways to know that these plants are in the middle range is anything you can squish into a ball. So if you take squash and chop it up very, very small, you can squish it into a ball and it will sit there in your hand. The same with peas and carrots. If you chop them up very small and add just a little bit of water, you can create a ball that will sit in your hand. Those are not the lowest calorie plants. Those are in the middle range. The other group of plants that is in the middle range are fruits. Now, they are in the middle range as long as you are eating the whole fruit, not the juice. If you are drinking apple juice or orange juice or grapefruit juice, you are no longer in the middle range of calories. You are in the hot, you will be drinking lots and lots of calories, and that will not help you lose weight. Then we have the items that are low in our category of low-calorie plants. In other words, these are high-calorie plants. They are low in your effort to lose weight. They are not good. You want to move the lever in the other direction. These are potatoes, rice, wheat, corn, oats. You notice these are all starches. And anything that is made from those starches is also bad for trying to lose weight. So that includes noodles, buns, dumplings, anything made from these starches will be bad for you losing weight. And of course, everybody knows that sweets, candy, desserts, things like that are bad for losing weight. So you want to move the lever toward higher amounts of these plants. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly.